So, um, for the first video of today, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about myself so you understand my position on certain issues, and at the same time tackle uh, many of the systemic problems that our society is facing today. So, for this reason, um, I do understand that many of the issues that I bring seem that are not the most present issues to solve. However, I do believe that even though they don't seem that important right now, I do think there is a route in them towards significant change. So today we see that, for example, the USA is struggling with racism and systemic racism. And as we can see, it's a battle that I am completely in favor of. However, I don't think it's something that it's gonna change right away. Despite of all, it's very important for society to understand the magnitude of it and all the places that it touches. So something like racism in the USA, it's so embedded in the culture that it seems hard for many people, including myself, to understand it fully and completely. And the reason is because many times we don't pass through the difficulties of people that are oppressed by racism. And however, this doesn't mean that many of the issues that I'm talking with, that I'm bringing up now, are not fixable by the things that I'm gonna tell you. However, the importance of it means that there are many issues that can be related to very specific things. And for example, the thing about racism, despite of being something that is really rooted into society's uh, performances and systems, uh, it means that other things need to change as well. So the truth about racism, it's also a problem of class warfare, and also a problem of poverty, and also a problem of economic gaps. And if we start to see this as also uh, similarities with other issues that our society is facing today, for example, human rights, for example, women's issues, for example, um, many other things like this, hunger in the world. So many of these things have similar constructions, and despite of the similarity in the constructions, these doesn't mean that they are unsolvable. It means that the search for a solution, it's way deeper than we are used to search for a solution. So nowadays, if there is a problem, we try to fix that problem with the things that we have right now, and we don't see the consequences of tomorrow. So the gap of solution and problem, it's in here. However, the truth is, if the root of the problem started way before, this means that there are issues that go way before our understanding. And this comes to my first solution, which is the re, reconfiguration of education. And this by itself is a very huge situation, and it's a very deep thing to fix. We can start to see that are many societies that figured out their own ways to have its meaningful and strong education, and created a society that managed to solve many problems. However, what education is bringing today is not solving problems by itself, but making people align with the systemic situations that we have. So, this means that we are not prepared by our educational system to solve problems, but instead we are prepared by our educational systems to align with the things that are implemented. So, this, if we bring this to the racial problem, we can automatically and we can automatically see it this way. So if there are things in our education that promote racism, they will be prolonged and systematic. So for this reason, this means that our education is not preparing us for the future, instead is preparing for something that is supposed to be the now, but is in fact the past, and doesn't allow us to progress. Because by aligning with the system, we are staying in something that was created in the past, and this is a loop that will end up in the same wheel. So, this is the introduction for the issue that I'm going to bring today, which is education. And I'm going to work this today with you with so many videos as necessary to bring this issue and clarify my position in this issue and what I think we should do to fix it and to bring it to something that could allow us to prepare our future generations to something that can be stronger. Okay.